Yeah, Duck Hunt is
The gun is
a
toy,
from
but
a
not the.
video
It's
game.
weird.
But
However, we do have two.
we got one Rob.
One Rob, rather. For some
And
reason, I
we've
thought
got
it was Grayson.
Pyra Mythra.
But I believe Grayson got upset.
Grayson played Kazma.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking of. Grayson played Kazma. Kazma came out on top. Actually, Davy beat Lima to get here.
Yeah, the double upset coming out. Both of these players trying to make something happen for like results that they wouldn't normally get normally.
Yeah.
Pulling up some crazy upsets. A little bit less common for Kazma, or uncommon for Kazma to get the upset, just because like I've been told that he has a slightly positive win rate on Grayson. So
Yeah, but like according to seeding, not what you would expect between the two. But honestly, regardless, I'm not shocked to see either of these in winter semis. Both of these players very capable of that. Davy is not new to Grands.
And speaking of Davy being very capable, catching a Rob Nair with a Pyra up smash when one DLC meets another. I know Rob isn't DLC, but
But
like,
it feels like it sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Just, barely able to avoid the bear. That'll be a 0 and
And right now, Kazma looking to make this lead a little bit bigger. Kazma he can be explosive sometimes when he actually hits you, but a lot of the time his neutral game plan is just playing really slow and like throwing out projectiles and waiting for you to kind of like fall on your own sword, almost.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
That is accurate, and then he takes 1 or 2 big risks. And
Like that one. He just runs up
Exactly.
and just charges an up smash.
Because he expects you to jump or roll or do something bad.
I also feel like if you're this far ahead, making risks is a little bit better.
But he is far behind at this point.
Wait, I read this time. I am off it today, but it is fine.
But he's chilling 95% on Davy. We could see, at least this stock.
There we
Beautiful.
go. Gyro to down air.
Yeah. Very, very, a classic Rob combo.
And right now, Davy up 1 stock fully on Kazma. And
this is...
Davy is one of the players that will just like run up and just like hit you, right?
Yeah.
Like his playstyle is definitely a lot of just like throwing out safe moves and just like relying on Pyra's ridiculously good normals to get damage.
Frame data is at you. 100%. I've described his playstyle as he is a bully. He plays like a bully. He wants your lunch money and he's going to get it.
The back throw onto the platform, looking for a side B, but these side Bs from Kazma, he's gone for a couple of these like really risky ones, and they just have not been paying off. I think he just feels so far behind at this point that he has to find some sort of play, but he can't find anything. And right now, Davy just keeping this lead up.
Oh,
they both just...
My goodness. So they both recognized you have to do something at this point after this many down tilts on shield, but they both had very different ideas of what the other wanted to do.
Right now, Kazma looking to close the stock out. The up air, bad DI from Davy. I'm not even sure if good DI would have saved from that high up.
Honestly, at that point, and half the time when Rob up air hits you, it's a gamble anyway. It feels that way.
Kazma's going to need to make something happen with a low % kill here if he wants to end this game, but Rob is no stranger to that. If they had gotten the jump there, they probably would have been able to get it, but the Prominence Revolt almost able to end the stock.
Yeah, luckily at least that move is insanely DIable, but the up air is going to do it.
You're not DIing that.
No, there's nothing saves you there.
Pyra up air is a DLC move, as we in the industry like to call it, and Town and Cities, Blast Zones, DI, none of that's gonna save you from its wrath.
No. That high up, you're at 150. I don't care if you're Rob or Jigglypuff, you're going down.
Yeah, I feel like Cosmo's just kind of getting run down, right? Like, Kazma really likes to play this sort of like defensive, like I'm gonna back up, let you whiff and then hit you for it later type of play style. And Davy is a run at you at all times, and he just sticks to you like glue.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get him off of you. We're seeing, immediately we're gonna see a shift in game plan from Kazma. He says, I have to start hitting buttons to make something happen.
Kazma able to reset to neutral, but still in the corner. Just still bleeding just slowly every single time Davy gets a neutral win, though.
Yeah, I feel like if his reset is I'm going to fly high and then go to the ledge, Davy doesn't care.
Yeah, Davy's ledge trapping and like stage positioning like usage is solid enough that he gets a ton of damage off of that positioning.
Man, and from the aggression from Davy, we've seen twice he just ran headfirst into a gyro toss.
And Kazma, a thing that I've noticed a lot is Davy is so good at like preemptively doing a lot of these up smashes to just catch the Robs falling with these really high neutral layers that would normally like beat someone running up and going with an aerial. But Pyra Mythra up smash is so big that they can just beat the nair with it.
Nice jump, gonna avoid that up. Oh, that's gonna be it, surely.
Yeah, Prominence Revolt. Pretty strong move, able to end that stock, and Davy yet again with the lead. I just feel like Kazma's been in disadvantage for most of his stocks.
It's again, Kazma's playstyle is so volatile because, again, when he goes for those big moves, like the up smash reads, he either totally sways the match in his favor or just gives the opponent free openings. And Rob really can't afford that a lot of the time because the advantage against Rob is typically pretty strong.
That said, Kazma was able to even it up just now, and he might be able to get something going if he can find like an explosive like gyro combo if he wants to even this up, or maybe even take the stock first. But he has to get through and get some sort of big opening versus Davy, and Davy's not giving up anything.
Oh, and we're back to the Mythra.
Kazma really just wants to end stocks at 0.
Yeah. I mean, he realizes he needs to do something. Oh,
but something is something he cannot find.
Somehow, even as far away as he was, it's not safe. This character has an insane reach. Yep, take him to the skies. 30% isn't a lot, but it's the lack of being able to touch the ground for so long hurts.
And like just the amount of damage that Kazma's getting per neutral win is so much consistently lower than Davy's too. Like Davy will get a hit and then juggle Kazma for like 2 minutes, right? Kazma gets a neutral win, he tries to go for a risky read, it doesn't pay out, and then nothing happens, and Davy just able to take another game. This is a best of 5, so Kazma does still have another chance at it, but it's looking incredibly grim right now.
Yeah, he keeps catching Kazma drifting back there, trying to get out of range, and then he's just DIing away for the forward air. It's a bad time. Yeah. I know the town is a really good stage for Rob, and I honestly don't know if there's a lot better for him in the matchup with bans here. But
I mean, I also know that Kazma just likes to gentleman to town whenever possible.
That's fair.
He's just one of the, it's a comfort pick for him, regardless of whether or not he's losing. We might see a different stage because he lost twice, though. No, we are seeing the Town City again. He believes in the stage. He plays on it on a pretty regular basis. And already immediately out the bat, just getting so much percent put on him by Davy.
There we go. We caught finally a run-up shield from Davy. And we're finally getting something started. Here's the thing. Rob does have frame data. Oh. No,
not timing the down air properly, and Kazma, like, he's going for so many attempts to end these like Pyra Mythra stocks off stage early, but he keeps committing to the one option that Davy just isn't picking.
Yeah, flying high. Now Davy just has opportunity to grab gyro and kind of cover both sides when you land.
Photon edge to the ledge, not able to get the down tilt out in time out of shield, and Kazma just perpetually in the air.
And again, jumps there to avoid the grab. Forward air comes through. And we see that
was such a good bait.
Again, yeah, sitting just tantalizingly close enough to the forward air.
Kazma's pretty well known to do the like double jump out of afterburner and to like do a move. And,
there we go. That's the answer that we need. An even game for the first time in a while.
Kazma, some signs of life here. If he can take this game, he has a shot at the set, but it's still 2 more stocks just to get it even close to winning.
The cross-up caught Kazma off guard there, not getting the grab. And again, we're seeing this juggle just lasts for so long, like you're saying.
And Kazma's just never center stage. Like, literally never center stage ever. And even whenever he's in the corner, like, Kazma is so good at just sort of, like, triangle jumping outside of his range and just, like, trying to bait some sort of swing from Kazma, which Kazma normally gives to him, and he gets, like, a neutral win.
That's going to be an opportunity, though. There we see finally a big pick from Davy.
But immediately after he wins neutral a lot of time, either Davy repositions to, like, force Kazma backwards because he's scared of Kazma's...
Oh, my God, again. I feel like we need to see less of that. We need to see less of him hovering in that top corner of the screen because he's died for it so many times.
Yeah, that's like a Rob special, but this character has such good juggling that you just can't go for it.
Sometimes you just need to accept your fate is at the ledge.
Oh, but this could be big for Kazma if he can get an edge guard, not finding the air dodge.
That air dodge is kind of hard to punish.
Yeah, especially with how he jumped. He jumped as if he was going to like position for like an up B or side B or something to like bait him into thinking he wouldn't air dodge.
And Davy keeping it ambiguous, and now he's keeping Kazma in the corner. Tried to air dodge to that plat. As a result, he's made the recovery a little bit awkward for himself.
And so much pressure with the neutral B on the platform. Kazma's just playing so terrified right now. But able to find a stock. We are even in stocks, but Kazma hasn't been able to pull out an explosive finish yet, which is what he's going to need right now if he wants to make this even close to even.
Yeah. I mean, do you see? I mean, Mythra's active, so ideally, all right, Pyra's out. Because if Mythra active, he's not going to die at this percent.
I think we've seen that, like, scramble attempt situation from Kazma so many times where he, like, back throws Davy and then hopes to get, like, an air dodge into down air, but Davy just DIs out and switches every time, and it has never worked for Kazma so far.
Okay, does get around the gyro, but barely out of the scramble. He is looking for everything.
I feel like at this point, Kazma's sort of in a situation where he's like, I'm just getting outplayed. I need to find some way to just win this game to hold on.
Yeah. Ooh, does catch the jump to the plat.
The percents
the big sword
are surprisingly even, though, if we've been paying attention to the rest of the set. You don't see this a lot, but the fair missed space, so Davy isn't able to end the stock. This might be a chance for Kazma to bring at least one game on the board.
Oh, he
and off stage.
And
that up smash is so big. Kazma is able to take a game and get on the board finally. The Town and City pick working out for once.
He slowed it down so much. He decided, I'm going to stop swinging for a minute.
Yeah.
Until Davy does something.
I think if we looked at what a lot of the gameplay was before, is like Davy would sort of push Kazma into the corner, and then Kazma would feel kind of scared and feel like he needs to swing, and that's when he'd get punished. But Kazma is doing a lot better of a job like near the end of that game, like holding center stage and actually fighting for it instead of just retreating because Mythra fast, you know?
Yeah. And now we're seeing an immediate run up, and he's tossing out the hitboxes.
Yeah, he's definitely adapting to play like a lot more aggressively now, which is definitely what he's going to need if he wants to win this set. Still down a game.
But it's really hard to have that be the main game plan when you are wrong. Like, you can't just box. Does he have hands? Yes. Can you just box? Against Pyra Mythra? I don't know.
He's got hands, but he doesn't have gloves.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's going to hurt the knuckles every once in a while.
And yet again, another down air up smash, even with the tall blast zones of Town and City. Just Rob not able to live that one.
Going to be forward throw? Yeah, put him off stage. But not going to get the opportunity there.
Nice pivot grab on the roll, though. Super solid reaction coming out from Kazma, and he's got to find some momentum here.
Man, yeah. Davy's just done a good job of, even after he got rocked there for a little bit in advantage, he doesn't falter too much. He's just right back into it.
And he's just rolling the same game plan that he has been the entire rest of the set. Kazma might have a couple new tricks, but they're only enough to occasionally pull something out, it looks like right now.
Gonna be a nice back throw, set up the mix-up. Maybe if he DI'd in, would have been something nasty.
Prominence Revolt not able to take it quite yet, but Kazma at really, really high percents, already lapping Davy once, and yet another one off the board.
Yeah, that forward air is, it's not, you know, the safest thing in the world, but it is very difficult to just raw punish with an attack. You just take your turn where you get it.
And this platform pressure from Davy. Davy's consistently found like at least 1 or 2 hits, trying to get Rob on the platform, but that side B finally able to get Kazma down. And another up smash on a full hop from Kazma. He's gotten 2 of those full hard reads in a row on the full hop.
Yeah, but it's back to juggling time. It's back to all Davy all the time. Not even able to land on the platform.
And Davy's just doing such a good job of mixing up these like up tilts and up airs and like different spots to make Kazma have to guess where he has to throw. But this could be kind of scary. Davy has no jump on this landing, and Kazma is juggling. Oh, missing the dash attack, and suddenly Kazma's in the corner again.
Had we hit that dash attack, we'd see him off stage, I think with no jump. And no access to foresight. Could have been an ugly situation.
Oh!
But we don't even need all that.
Huge gyro play coming out from Kazma, but it's not quite enough. Bad DI on the dash attack. He had a glimmer of hope there when he got the gyro play, but you can see it. He's stumped.
Yeah. Look, sometimes it's hard. You're a big boy, and there's a fast sword coming at you.
Rob is big and Mythra is fast. That is not a good combination.
Bad combo to have.
To be playing against, especially for someone like Kazma who relies so much on landing with that neutral air and like finding like mix-ups of timing of when to land with the neutral air. Mythra just won't let that happen a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So it's
difficult.
It's rough. In that sort of situation, but Davy making it to winners finals, definitely a very dominant performance. So I believe this is one of his first times in winners finals, if I'm not mistaken.
He's definitely been there before.
Okay.
He's definitely been there before, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
super outperforming a seed, that's for sure. I don't even think he was a top 8 seed this tournament.
I don't think he was.
So good stuff to Davy.
Just
so much domination on his side to win that set. But going into the next set, we have Danby versus Teaser. Nice. 2 players that are like sort of this state, but not actually this state.
They're claimable, but only if they choose to be.
Exactly. Danby, formerly from Arkansas, the #1, and I believe Teaser's number 3 or 4 in Georgia right now, if I'm not mistaken.
One was talking about it earlier, and I was like, I have no idea. I don't even know if they released the PR. I just saw like a...
I saw it on Twitter, I think, today.
Okay. I saw a projected potential PR guess from somebody that had him pretty like top 3. But
interesting that we're seeing the Danby Pikachu instead of the Danby Yoshi, though. Normally...
I can see it being a matchup thing.
It could be.
100%. Look, Yoshi likes to jump and be in the air and mix you up with his drift.
And then you just get charge shotted.
Yeah, charge shot or forward air.
You jump and it's really like, telegraphed, and then you get like nared, and then you're...
All right, cool. I'm going to go be a dinosaur over there. Like, extinct. No thanks. Yeah.
The charge shot is the meteor?
Yeah, charge shot is the meteor, 100%. I feel like it is hard being a dinosaur when you're up against a, futuristic bounty hunter.
Yeah, I feel like it's like Jurassic Park, and like it's like the like CIA agents coming in. I haven't seen Jurassic Park. Clearly, I don't know if this is.
That's the funniest thing about what you said is you're talking with CIA.